So now I'm going to dive into my ultimate theory on why Elon bought Twitter. So Elon, being the visionary that he is, did he foresee this from the outset? Did he actually acquire Twitter just for its user base and not for the platform? And was this why he was so hung up about the bots, because he needed genuine users for a much bigger play? So your boy Elon is causing absolutely carnage all over the internet at the moment. Not one to shy away from the media, Mr. PayPal Mafia himself is causing absolute mayhem. But in today's video, we're going to discuss the idea of Twitter actually crushing Meta. Yep, that's right, Twitter crushing Meta by targeting one of their core assets, and that is WhatsApp. Welcome back to the channel, guys, and if you're new here, my name is Sam. I'm the founder here at So Squared. We're a two-sided marketplace that connects businesses with content creators. We help them scale their content creation to help drive digital marketing strategies. And if you've been to our channel before and you've watched some of my videos, you're probably noticing that we're in a new setting. So we're actually just next door. I've converted my spare bedroom into more of a studio. Hopefully with the softer furnishings, the acoustics going to be a little bit better, and also backdrop's a little bit better as well. So remember, guys, if you want to stay up to date with all the content that we're pushing out, make sure that you tap subscribe. Hit the bell icon to stay up to date and give the video a like. You know it really helps the algorithm. So as per usual, Elon is not one to play nice, and renowned for his bullish behavior, he's already causing quite a stir since acquiring Twitter. From re-platforming Andrew Tate and Kanye West to absolutely slashing the workforce, and even bringing a sink into the office on the Thursday. But today I want to cover a topic around Twitter, WhatsApp, and WeChat. Yep, that's right, WeChat. So I'm going to dive into WeChat a little bit later, but let's first explore what an absolute mess Zuck has made of Meta. So Meta has actually vanished more than $15 billion since the start of this year. $15 billion, and what is actually to show for it? The company's actually not shown what the money's been spent on, and the Metaverse project really doesn't seem to be going anywhere. One might say it's just in a big black hole. So while the details of where the money's gone certainly remain fuzzy, and investors are asking lots of questions, Zuck seems to still be running around in his pursuit of the metaverse. And to make matters even worse, it is weakening across all other big tech companies. Now, I know the markets are tanking at the moment and have been for pretty much most of this year, but Meta, once in the top 6 companies, now it's struggling to even reach the top 10 in terms of market capitalization. Now, a really interesting comparable, Meta has wiped $750 billion off its market cap this year.
You've got to be kidding me.
$750 billion is half the size of Brazil's GDP. Put that into perspective, Brazil as a country has the largest GDP in the whole of South America. As Elon would say, just let that sink in. I spoke in a recent video about what Zuck is doing and actually how he could be completely tanking Meta. In my opinion, what Zuck should have done is spun the Metaverse project out. He should have treated it like a startup, high growth startup as it is, in a new, interesting and innovative space, and protected those core assets such as Facebook, Instagram and WhatsApp. And it's WhatsApp in particular that I want to talk to you guys about today. Instagram gets so much credit for being the kind of jewel in the crown of Meta's arsenal, but in my opinion, WhatsApp is the unsung hero here. Honestly, as a messaging service, it absolutely bangs. And from somebody that's building a native app at the moment and has already built a desktop messaging system, I can tell you what an absolute nightmare it is to build messaging. Getting this right is an absolute art. But why the hell has Zuck not capitalized on what a beautiful product WhatsApp is? WhatsApp is literally crying out to be the WeChat of the West. But what the hell is WeChat? WeChat is a Chinese instant messaging, social media, game playing, mobile payment app. Released first in 2011, it became the world's largest standalone mobile app in 2018, with over 1 billion active users. Now, in 7 years, that is some tremendous growth. WeChat supports pretty basic function like voice messaging, text messaging, video sharing, photo sharing. You can even play in-app games. But where WeChat goes that one step further is it has payment processing built in. You have the ability to ping money across your contacts with literally zero barriers. Okay, so WhatsApp has voice messaging, it has text messaging, it has file sharing, picture sharing. So it has all these features. It even has the story feature, which WeChat has, but let's be honest, who the fuck actually uses this? Where WhatsApp has really dropped the ball is payments. Why the fuck can you not pay your mates on WhatsApp? Can you imagine how easy that would be for splitting bills, for pinging money from the night before, for pinging money for holidays, whatever it may be in the group chat, being able to split things up? This would be an absolute dream come true. And why the hell has Zuck not thought to capitalize on this? And this is where we bring in Mr. PayPal Mafia himself, the OG of internet payments. What a guy Elon is. Now, I know people are going to say, I don't like Elon, he's going to be criticized for everything he's doing. But when he's not going to Mars or putting Coke back in Coca-Cola, Elon is doing nothing but hitting threes from the parking lot. So rumor has it that part of Elon's master plan for Twitter is to integrate payments. I mean, PayPal, original business, kind of makes sense. Actually, Elon delivered his vision on Twitter via a live stream to the advertisers, and he hosted this on Twitter Spaces. The new Twitter owner suggested that in the future, and the not so distant future, Twitter users would be able to send money to other users through the platform, extract their funds, authenticate their bank accounts. He even teased the idea of a money market. Now, we all know that Elon's pretty bullish on some crypto projects. Not going to name any names right now, but this sounds like this could be a real revenue generator for Twitter. I have a really interesting theory about why Elon bought Twitter. I'm going to dive into it a little bit later, so make sure that you stay tuned. And remember, guys, hit that subscribe, tap the like, hit the bell icon to stay up to date. Now, I'm not going to lie, that all sounds pretty amazing. In-app payments between users on Twitter, yeah, sign me straight up. So rumors were actually backed up with the fact that Twitter did submit the necessary documents to the relevant government bodies to actually allow them to do payments within Twitter. What Elon did say is that Twitter would make some fundamental technology architecture changes to what they currently have. And he actually said this in relation to supporting videos. Now, this is quite an interesting topic, and it has been reported across several publications that Elon could be going after sort of a video paywall system, trying to compete with other video sharing kind of things on Instagram, TikTok, and even YouTube Shorts. But let's just cut the mustard and remove the wool from everyone's eyes. Your boy Elon is going after OnlyFans. I'm convinced on it. 100% Elon Musk is going after OnlyFans.
Hey, that's pretty good.
And why the hell would you not? I mean, from 2020 to 2021, users spent over 4.8 billion on OnlyFans. That's a crazy number. And that had a pre-tax profit of around 432 mil. Now, in terms of cash generating businesses and turning Twitter into one, it's a pretty good place to start. And with Twitter being pretty much the only social media platform that adult content creators can actually push their content on, it seems like a pretty logical move for Twitter to look at doing this. Now, from my vague understanding of how the Google Play and App Store works, adult content or adult applications are just not allowed on these stores. So I'm not really sure about the legalities and whether the app will get taken down. But come to think of it, the apps are already being used to promote this kind of content, so putting up a paywall really shouldn't be an issue. But anyway, let's park that and look at another theory. As we know, Elon has a fair few Bitcoin and a fair few Dogecoin as well.
The Doge Father. Okay, Doge Father. So,
I mean, Elon made people very, very rich over the pandemic period. And this is a really great place to segment off and talk about being an influential thought leader in your space. Elon has so much sway, and he was literally able to move markets. That man literally made people rich with one single tweet. Back in February 2021, Dogecoin saw a soar of about 15% from just one tweet from Elon. And when he completed the acquisition of Twitter, Doge rose another 40%. Now, you could probably say that it might be other market conditions, but being in the content creator space, I know the power of an influential thought leader. An influencer is somebody that can literally alter behaviors and decisions. And in my opinion, this is exactly what Elon's done. So will in-app payments and a money market be the winning formula of what turns Twitter around? So when building a business, and in particular a marketplace business, it's so difficult to build a sticky network. Trust me, we've been building a marketplace for around 8 to 9 months now, and this is such a hard task. I mean, gonna do a little plug here. Big shout out to Andrew Chen at A16Z and early employee at Uber. His book, The Cold Start Problem, is an absolute must for any founder, especially if you're in the tech industry. That book is literally cover to cover full of golden nuggets. Highly recommend that you go and check it out. So now I'm going to dive into my ultimate theory on why Elon bought Twitter. So Elon, being the visionary that he is, did he foresee this from the outset? Did he actually acquire Twitter just for its user base and not for the platform? And was this why he was so hung up about the bots, because he needed genuine users for a much bigger play? So Elon paid $44 billion for Twitter. And yeah, he got some other investment and other people to back it up, a bit of debt, a bit of equity. So it wasn't kind of $44 billion off his own balance sheet. And Twitter has around 230 million active daily users. So the lifetime cost of acquisition per user is roughly around $200. For a marketplace solution, that's an absolutely incredible lifetime acquisition cost, considering that they are literally going to keep that user for a lifetime and monetize them. If you think about marketplaces, money markets, and then also in-app payments, you have transaction fees everywhere. If you think about money changing hands between two people or two different parties, every time that happens, a transaction fee is happening. So if you've got 230 million active daily users and they're transacting, or a good majority of them are transacting, that is one huge marketplace where you can seriously capitalize on it. So let's just circle this back to WhatsApp and see where WhatsApp fundamentally fucked up. In Q3 2022, WhatsApp had 2.4 billion active users compared to Twitter's 230 million active users. 2.4 billion active users, that's nearly a third of the world's population. That's fucking crazy. So just let that sink in, and not the thing that Elon brought into the Twitter office. In 2021, WhatsApp generated around 790 million in revenue. I mean, that's pretty impressive. But can you imagine if Zuck actually had the foresight to double down on this and really drive WhatsApp, monetize it, turn it into a payment solution, take a tiny transaction fee? Wow, what a beast that could have been. So to conclude this video, I think it's pretty clear on my opinion. I genuinely think that Zuck has completely dropped the ball here. Not only has he let Instagram turn into Facebook, they're losing market share to TikTok, and things are all going tits up. And for me, their unsung hero, which is the WhatsApp application, which is used by 2.3 billion users across the world, they have really missed an opportunity. Or some might say it's potentially still there, but with people like Elon buying Twitter and breathing down the throat of Meta, I think it's going to be really hard for them to come back to this. And in my opinion, Meta as a whole will become very stagnant. And the only thing that's going to get them out of this hole is if we really adopt as consumers to the actual metaverse idea. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Remember, anything you want to see me cover, just drop it in the comments and I'll try and film a video about it. Ciao for now.